Everybody, sorry I did not make any videos really last week. I think I did a couple days last week, but last couple weeks have just been crazy, especially last week. Um, I didn't really understand what was going on. I had some super confusion last week, so I didn't feel like with my experience I should really be speaking on them. I did end up green for the week, but I got lucky on some trades. Just things that are most likely not to happen have been the things that have been happening. So, man, it's just been last week especially just super confusing. Really, really confusing for me. So anyway, today I took two trades. I took two trades over last night. I bought the close of, I think I bought the close of this bar, and I got out somewhere around here because there was resistance over here. And then I believe I bought above this bar. So since we had kind of like this parabolic wedge right here, I was expecting two legs, 10 bars, but since I'm on a 30-minute chart, I'm not going to get 10 bars. But I did get two legs, one pullback two for the bears. Then we had this bear bar, and then we had this inside bull bar closing near its high, and I was just going to scalp out. So I bought above that, scalped out here for 5 points, so I ended up with 10 points last night. This first trade I took a loss on, and my context was, here is Friday's high, including the ETH hours. And as you see, we came down, shot right back up. And so my thought process was, we're in this range right here. We broke out of the range. We found support. And I was looking for really just, it was a gamble. This was a really, really bad signal bar. Like, why did I even go in on that? I don't really know. Oh, that's why, because it was an inside bar. I was willing to kind of risk it a little bit. It didn't close back inside of this range area, which I don't know why I have my range bar pulled up like that. So I bought above this, stopped below here. Really, the stop should have gone down here, but I don't know. I don't like trading right at the open, but I'm trying to get myself more comfortable to it. And the reason, that's what it was. So the reason is, you have a triangle right here. You have II bars going on outside to inside, and we're still currently in inside bars. So this bar broke below, and I was about to sell below it, but then I'm looking at it and I'm like, well, look at the context. Here we have strong bull bars, tight bull channels, multiple ways. I probably should only be looking at longs. So I closed out my sell and went back to buy, because once it broke below right there, see how it broke? Oh my. There. Once it broke below and it came back up, that to me is a failed breakout of a triangle. So that's what made me really be like, okay, I'm willing to risk it. It's not too much. So it popped, and I think it shot up decently, and then watch this. Boop. I mean, that kind of stuff has just been happening. Watch this real time. Look at that. Like, that's just how it's been the last, week or so. It's been weird. And of course it is at the open, it gets a little crazy. So here's my second trade, and this was a decent trade, but even this one really, really struggled. So the yesterday high, this is the yesterday high with ETH. The yesterday high was actually, I want to say this bar. I think that was right at 3 o'clock. So that was the high. And as you can see, we bounced right off of it overnight. No, it was this one. It was this one right here. So we bounced right off of it overnight. We came back down, and now we bounce off of it again. And the reason why I did this is I was expecting a trading range today. And you can tell by, here's your open bar. If that doesn't say trading range, I don't really know what does. But it did look like a bear trend day, and that's why this trade right here really had problems. So I was looking at it as one pullback two, and as you can see, it got pretty climactic here. Again, this is a 30-minute chart. So I bought above this bar, and I was really conflicted because I'm making myself stick to the 2-to-1, and that is okay on a trend day, and if you have enough room Excuse me. But look at the overall range of today. I really don't have enough room to do full 2 to 1, and because it is a range, technically I should be scalping. That's the Al Brooks rule. So I got a little lucky here, but so we had this, strong H1, comes up, comes back down. Super disappointing bar. Look at that. And then we had that bar. So big up, big down, big up. And guess what happened? Down. Then we had up. Then we have down. Then we have back up. So luckily the Bulls did fight it off, but this was dangerous right here. So I actually went to the gym at some point. When I moved it to here, I just moved it 20 points. Right around 20 points. 2 to 1 actually would have been around 42, which isn't unreasonable if you look at the daily chart, but it just today did not call for it. There just was not enough, a big of a range for it, and the strength just wasn't there for the Bulls or the Bears. The market's in a very weird position. Anyway. So I did get a little worried right here because I could see we have 1 pullback, 2 pullback, 3. So if this bar would have had issues, that'd be a failed breakout of a wedge, and we'd probably come back and retest the low of the day. I was hoping we would come up and test the high of the day, but I got back from the gym, and this bar right here, my thought process was, okay, I needed to close above this range top to even have a chance right here. But I think it ended with a tail on it. I was in this trade for 3.5 hours. That's insane. So this bar closed on its high. I just did the price action has made me very uncomfortable recently because look at this. You have big up, big down, big down, big up, big down. So what do you think is going to happen up here? It's not just going to shoot off like Friday. Like what the heck was Friday? Look at this. What? I don't even know what that is. So I'm like, you know what? I'm at the top of a range. This is a failed breakout of range. We're probably not going to come back up here. Probably going to bounce and come back down. So I went ahead and just took my profit and got out. So I had 10 points last night. I lost 7, and I made a little over 14-ish on this one. So I think I sat around 16 points for today. So hopefully I can give you guys some more videos this week. But again, if I don't have a good idea of context, because I am a new trader, I'm not going to tell anybody anything. I'm like, don't feel comfortable with that whatsoever. If I don't know what's going on, that's not right of me to try to explain to someone else what's going on. So anyway, I hope this helps. I hope you guys are having a good week so far, and let's get those trades in this week.